All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Wright. I am your business coach and cryptocurrency educator. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 3 reasons as to why I am so bullish on Ethereum. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Awesome, guys. So welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm super excited to be diving in. Yes, there are so many different cryptocurrencies out there, but one of my favorites that I always talk about is Ethereum. Now, a lot of people might be wondering, why Ethereum? Why not, Bitcoin specifically, or why not any other cryptocurrency? But as I go through these 3 reasons why I'm so bullish on it, you're going to see exactly why. Starting with number 1, it's undervalued. When you start looking at things like decentralized finance or NFTs, or even looking at different blockchains, what you'll realize is that there's so many different organizations and cryptocurrencies and even categories within the cryptocurrency space that actually rely on Ethereum's blockchain, right? So many things are actually built on it. And that is one of the reasons why it's so undervalued as well, because now there's such a high demand for what they're doing and its use case in terms of its blockchain. Now, of course, if you've ever gone on Uniswap or these decentralized exchanges, you'll know that a lot of them require you to even have Ethereum in order to use it. Same thing with using or going on to a lot of these NFT platforms. When you're spending money on there or you're buying or selling NFTs, a lot of the transactions are actually done in ETH, right? So you want to keep that in mind, but also understand that it's still really early. If you think about it, Ethereum is the 2nd largest cryptocurrency right behind Bitcoin, and it's still less, like I said, right now, it's still less than $5,000 US, which is crazy, right? And so you want to keep that in mind, okay? So it's very undervalued compared to what it's really being used for right now. So I know once it starts to catch up, we're going to see the value really take off, okay? Number 2, ETH 2.0. Now, as we think about how Ethereum is put together, how it's actually built, of course, it's currently following under our proof of work process, right? Now, yes, that's great, but the best part is with ETH 2.0, now it's going to be shifting from a proof of work to over proof of stake. Now, this is really exciting because I'm sure a lot of you guys know, as we look at Ethereum and a lot of these other platforms, the fees for ETH transactions are pretty high. I remember going onto Uniswap just to swap a cryptocurrency, and the gas fee alone was over $200, which was just mind-blowing. Okay, so now thinking about the fact that now they're going to be shifting over to, a different process or a different model, that's really going to help a lot when it comes to the fees. That's really going to help with ETH to really take off. And I truly believe this is one of the reasons why it's been under, $5,000 for such a long time, right? Because they're still, of course, working on a lot of the kinks, including being able to make that shift so they can reduce a lot of those gas fees. Okay. Number 3, my last reason as to why I'm so bullish is, of course, like I mentioned, Ethereum is the 2nd largest cryptocurrency to date. Now, if we look at, the dominance in the market, everything, of course, tends to follow Bitcoin's movements. Bitcoin is still very dominant in the market. Now, understanding that Ethereum, like I mentioned in the other 2, of course, is really undervalued. It's easy to see that as Bitcoin increases, everything else does. And if, let's say, Ethereum, a coin that's really undervalued, that of course has a large use case and demand, right? And it's going to be shifting over to proof of stake. This awesome coin continues to follow and do even, let's say, half of what Bitcoin has been able to do. We can see great things. So as an example, what I always tell my students, and of course, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what coins to invest in, how much to invest in, all of that good stuff. But nonetheless, I always tell my students the goal for Ethereum, your first goal is to get at least 5 ETH. Now picture this. Let's say you go out, you purchase 5 Ethereum, regardless of how long it takes, right? But you go out, you purchase 5 Ethereum. And of course, understanding the model I just explained, Ethereum goes out and does even half or even a fraction of what Bitcoin has been able to do, right? So let's say Ethereum gets to $20,000 per coin, right? And you have 5 of them, you're already looking at $100,000, which is absolutely amazing. So congratulations, you're already a 6-figure earner off of that one cryptocurrency. Now, Ethereum getting to $20,000 is not something that is super unrealistic. I just told you the fact, or told you so many different reasons as to why Ethereum has so much value and why I truly believe this is just the beginning. When we look back in December in terms of how fast Bitcoin was able to move, I remember when it was just at $11,000, and it went from $11,000 all the way up to over $65,000 in a very short period of time. So when the markets move, they move fast. And just like right now, where we saw Ethereum during that same exact time go for a really big move, I remember it was like $700 and then it just skyrocketed. We are going to see the exact same thing. So as I mentioned, these are my 3 reasons as to why I'm so bullish on Ethereum. And of course, you want to make sure you set yourself up properly before everything starts to take off. So nonetheless, of course, if you do have questions, if you want to get help in terms of creating your portfolio, creating your strategy, make sure to reach out to me and stay tuned for other resources and other videos talking about other cryptocurrencies I'm excited about. So see you guys next time. Have a good day.